guys, so today I'm making papaya and tremella soup. I know that I had told you guys that I was very interested in trying to make different types of Chinese herbal soups, and this is actually one of a very few soups that my mom left to me because I had to do an article for an Asian magazine, and I was asking my mom for some of the recipes of my favorite soups. Now this guy is really perfect for the winter, but it's actually any time of the year as well because the tremella, which is essentially a white fungus, reminds me definitely a lot of seaweed in its texture, is super nourishing for the body. And then you add the different antioxidant properties of papaya and you have yourself a really amazing soup that is very kind of clean in taste but also is a bit sweet from the papaya. So anyways, let's head over to the kitchen and then let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start cooking about 1/4 of an onion, 2 carrots chopped, and 10 cups of water first. And this is gonna be my base for the soup, which is usually done with like pork or chicken broth, but we're gonna keep it vegan, so we're gonna do a nice, sweet kind of vegetarian broth. So I just wanted to present some of the ingredients to you so that you guys know what we're going to be working with. So this is the tremella, and tremella looks very much kind of like dried coral at first, and then once you put it in water for about 10 to 15 minutes, it really soaks up everything, and then it kind of turns into like this seaweed-like texture. So it's kind of crunchy, also slightly slimy at the same time. So these are jujube dates. They're going to just naturally sweeten the soup a little bit. These are apricot kernels. Traditionally, they're good for like coughs and also treating the digestive system, but you might want to consult a doctor or a medical professional before you ingest any kernels in general. And then these are just goji berries simply because I had some around and they're just so full of antioxidant properties. And then of course your papaya. So this is the water actually coming up to a boil right now. So before it even comes to a boil, I'm just going to add in everything. I actually ended up adding 3 red dates, the apricot kernels go in, the goji berries go in, and I added about a teaspoon of those, and then I'm just gonna stir it around, put a lid on it, and then wait for the mixture to just come to a boil. So while that's happening, I am just going to be peeling my papaya. So this papaya was super green when I bought it at the supermarket, and I waited nearly like 2 weeks before this guy was ready to go. So this is actually how papaya looks, and then you just scrape out the seeds in the middle before you cut it. If you guys ever do get the chance to visit a tropical island, definitely try the papaya there because it is ripe, it is off of the tree, and it is absolutely amazing and sweet and fruity. It's definitely amazing to make shakes with as well, so it's very different from what you can get in the States. So I cut those into pretty nice sized chunks so that you can get a good taste of the papaya. And then this is the tremella. It's really kind of gotten much bigger after you've soaked it into water for about 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm just cutting these again into also kind of bigger bite-sized chunks just so that you can ingest it a little bit easier afterwards. And if you look at the texture of this, it does remind me very much of seaweed. Sometimes you have to kind of cut off the bottoms of where it like connected to the actual tree. So just cut that off. It's a little bit hard to eat. So anyways, once the soup comes to a boil and it has been simmering for about 30 minutes, you just pull the lid off and add in the rest of the tremella and then also the papaya as well. And I might have kind of filled this guy up too much to the brim. And then basically I'm just gonna cover it again and then let it go and simmer for another 30 minutes, at which point it is basically all set. Everything has kind of let out its juices and all of its nice flavors, and this guy is really ready to go. The only thing left is to really adjust the seasoning a little bit. So sometimes I'll put a little bit of salt, sometimes I'll actually put in a little bit of soy sauce just to give it kind of a more like umami savory flavor. And then basically like that's really it. Normally these types of soups are going to be served warm and after dinner, and I particularly love this soup just because it has kind of that savory base mixed with that gentle sweetness of papaya, and I really think that this will be a soup that a lot of you guys will enjoy as well. Not to mention it's great for your skin, it's great for the winter time, and everything else. Anyways guys, there you go. This is my first Chinese kind of herbal medicinal soup. It's not too herbally or too medicinal, so I think it will fit the bill for a lot of people. As usual, if you want to see more recipes like this, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye!